Fundamental rights are under attack by national Republicans. It's why I defended voting rights and fought voter suppression. Why I'm taking action to protect our families by getting illegal guns off our streets. And why I'll never stop fighting to protect a woman's right to choose. Our rights are sacred, and I won't let anyone strip them away.
Attorney General Rob Bonta, no backing down.
Out-of-state corporations wrote an online sports betting plan they call Solutions for the Homeless. Really? The corporations take 90% of the profits, and using loopholes they wrote, they'd take even more. The corporation's own promotional costs, like free bets, taken from the homeless funds. And they'd get a refund on their $100 million license fee, taken from homeless funds too. These guys didn't write a plan for the homeless. They wrote it for themselves.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. Caught in the crossfire, some customers had to scramble for safety when a gun battle broke out inside a local convenience store. More on this terrifying situation just ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Carlos Herrera live in Hollywood. One man is dead. 2 others are injured after a fire that broke out at this recording studio in Hollywood. Why officials say the flames were so challenging to put out. Coming up.
I'm Eric Spillman in Santa Monica. Los Angeles County moves into a whole new category when it comes to COVID cases. We'll explain what that means coming up.
And good morning to you. I'm Lynette Romero in today for Jessica Holmes. While President Biden visits Asia for the first time since taking office, we're finding out what he hopes to accomplish on this trip. That's coming up.
Good morning, I'm Sam Rubin. New here at 8 o'clock. Conversation with the great Alfre Woodard. What is she up to? Always excited to talk to her. People talking about this new baby news for Ed Sheeran. And Lynette thinks something happened at the royal movie premiere of Top Gun last night in London. We have the footage. We'll go over it together.
Good morning, and cloud, fog, and haze starting out this morning. It's going to remain pretty well overcast for the better part of this afternoon. Hopefully most of the drizzle and the light sprinkles we had earlier this morning are done with. You can see from our reporters around the areas, predominantly dry streets, but we could get still maybe some light drizzle moving in. 66 coastal, downtown Los Angeles with a high of 67, San Fernando Valley 69, 81 in the high desert, 75 Inland Empire, Orange County inland 70 degrees. Mike Case in traffic.
Morning, Mark. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, and we've got a report to tell you about. This came in just moments ago, a vegetation fire on the westbound 91 freeway. We can't find it. So there's a lot of slow traffic around there right about Long Beach Boulevard, the 91 as you approach Carson. But the fire department is not here. The smoke has cleared, so either it got put out or it just never was. But anyway, that was Long Beach and the 91. Those taillights westbound heading into the Compton and the 110 area. Pretty good drive. Not too many problems here. That's a look at traffic from Sky 5. Frank, back to you.
Mike, thank you. Rising coronavirus cases have moved LA County from low risk to medium. Health officials say it's more important than ever to wear a mask indoors and to get vaccinated and boosted. KTLA's Eric Spillman live in Santa Monica with the latest on that. Eric, good morning.
Good morning, Frank. Yeah, when it comes to COVID in LA County, the trend is moving upwards. You have more people testing positive, more people showing up at hospitals who are COVID positive. And the concern is that if that continues, it could put a strain on our healthcare system in LA County. But we're a ways away from that at this point. Let's give you a sort of overall snapshot of the situation involving COVID in LA County. At this point, I'll give you some numbers here. We have something like 202 cases per 100,000 people. That moves LA County from the low to the medium level when it comes to COVID transmission, as defined by federal health authorities. The case rate has increased 15% in the last week. There are 379 patients with COVID in LA County hospitals, and in the last week, 7 people have died with COVID countywide. That number is stable. Now, here's an important point about all this. LA County health officials say that at least when it comes to public hospitals, most of the COVID positive patients came in with other health problems. They needed medical care maybe because they had a stroke or a heart attack or something else, and then they happened to test positive when they were admitted. We spoke to an ER doctor who says the same thing, and he also says most of the cases he's seeing are very mild.
their numbers are okay.